What up, y'all? As you can see, I made it to my destination. I'm going outside to smoke my cigar. A lot of my coworkers, they work the first shift, so a lot of them just left just now. A lot of them just left. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock, so it's about time for them to go anyway. Yeah. Uh huh. I'm just looking around to see how everything is set up, what to expect for tonight. So I'm back outside so I can smoke my cigar. I'm not gonna be long for this live. I'm not gonna be long at all. I just wanted people to know that I made it to where I need to be in order to make this money tonight. I was under the impression that this job was gonna be paying more than what it did before, but I was told by my other coworkers that we're getting the same amount of money that we've been getting. And there's a possibility that we're getting ready to lose this ticket. We're getting ready to lose out to another company. And that same company, they were here with us last year. They ended up kicking them off the ticket. And then after that, they ended our ticket. So I don't know what's going to happen now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work tonight. I'm going to work tomorrow night. And I'm going to work Sunday night. I'm going to try to collect all the money I can get out of this job before this job ends. Which is very unfortunate because I know in a few more weeks they're going to need help from us to keep the store running. They're going to need, but not only do we have this store right here in Mount Pleasant, we have the store that's in West Ashley too. So, going back to the building. Oh, what's going on with that? Mm-hmm. Your shift just ended. I just recently told some of my coworkers about what the Supreme Court had did over a week ago. The opinion that they gave and how I think certain cities, certain places are going to start trying to remove the homeless population off the street. I'm kind of interested in what's going to happen to those that are um in California. Yeah, I'm a little from what I understand, when you drive into certain parts of California, the homeless population can be found stretching out miles and miles of tents, people laid out, people in the street. I have never seen something so horrible in my life like this. I mean, New York has their issues with their homeless population, but it is getting ridiculous. Oh, I wanted to talk about Hurricane Ernest and how he is now raising cane down there in the Bahamas. Well, not the Bahamas, but in Bermuda. It already had hit Puerto Rico. So anything I've known this about these hurricanes for quite some time, for quite a few years now, that anytime a hurricane hits Puerto Rico, it always hits South Carolina. It is not a category one, it is a category two hurricane. So it's coming this way. I just don't know how many days it's going to be before it actually reaches us. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. Am I concerned? No. I'm not concerned about no kind of storms. I'm not concerned about none of that. But I know some other people might be interested. I know some other people might be concerned about these hurricanes coming. And hurricane season, yeah, I think it lasts all the way up until what, October? I'm not exactly sure because Hurricane Hugo had hit South Carolina years ago, but it happened in September. It happened before October came through. And I can't exactly remember exactly which day that was. Only thing I know is how old I was when that storm had hit. And I believe I was 15 years old. We had just moved from New York to South Carolina, and that was my first time ever experiencing anything like that. Now I'm over here at the Walmart, and I'm noticing a lot of people buying water, a lot of people buying bread. Um, a lot of people like coming to Walmart. They like the low prices. They like, I guess the atmosphere of it. I like Walmart only because I get to I get to work for them. I get to make some money for them, but I'm doing it through the temp company. Shout out to the chat. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are outside and we're still in South Carolina. hmm I'm hoping I can move back to New York before the end of the year, or perhaps I'll wait until my birthday. I'm seriously thinking about moving out of South Carolina. I can't take these hurricanes and all this other bull jive that they got going on down here. I can't stand it. These hurricanes and all this other bullshit. I mean, New York got its problems too with the snow situation, and when it gets cold down here, it really don't get as cold as it does in New York. I guess that's the only thing I'm gonna miss about South Carolina. Shout out to the chat. That's the only thing I'm gonna miss about South Carolina. But I'm not gonna miss the politics of what goes on down here. Still in place here in South Carolina. Trust me. What happened downtown a couple of years ago with Dylan Roof, that was awful. He went into that church that's up there or up there on Calhoun. I believe it's Calhoun Street. He went to Mother Emanuel and shot 9 people down. Killed them for no fucking reason. No clear cut reason. I mean, I know he's still locked up and stuff, but still, I think more should have been done in that case. I think a whole lot of other stuff should have been done about that case. And trust me, these people down here are very racial. They be trying to hide it a little bit. See, in New York, you know them white people up there, they racist as hell. They try to hide it. They try to pretend that they're not, but they are. Trust me. Trust me. hmm So I want to ask, how do people feel about the election season? How comfortable is everyone feeling about that getting ready to go down? Because whoever get elected in, trust me, it's going to be some policies up there that's going to make America so unpopular. I mean, we're already unpopular in in the eyes of certain countries. That's understandable. We're very unpopular. All over the world, America has a bad name. But check this out. I don't care how bad America is. Everyone is fighting tooth and nail to get here to America. Fighting tooth and nail. And I think it's fucked up that the president and his cabinet and all those people that's running the government now, they're giving all that money to these illegal immigrants. I think that's really fucked up when we got this situation with with the homeless population being out there. Instead of trying to help them, they're trying to lock them up. What kind of bullshit is that? That's crazy. That's real crazy, man. I think that's wrong. I think what they should do, they should institute more programs. They should have more social programs to handle that type of situation. And like I said, California, I mean, it's crazy out there. Go to New York, go to Pennsylvania, same thing. But South Carolina do have a problem, and I hope they get it solved. I don't know what they do for the homeless population that might be living in Mississippi or Alabama or Florida or any of those places. But I know it's not looking too good. I'm a little concerned about this election. I don't like Vice President Harris and I don't like Trump. I don't like neither one. I don't care for neither one. I think we should have more choices as to who should be running for president, but they're trying to keep it down to a minimum. It's crazy. hmm I'm seeing the bus. come up. I guess it's picking up the people that's leaving from Walmart. You know, one of the guys that was working earlier, he left, but now he's coming right back into the store. So I don't know if he's going to try to work tonight with us or not. And like I said, a lot of people, they work through the temp services. There's a lot of people that actually work actual jobs and they don't have a place to live. Thank God I got a place to live. I ain't got too much to worry about. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I just wanted to check in with everyone. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Enjoy your weekend and safe and dry. And for those of us that live in South Carolina and North Carolina, just be on the lookout for Hurricane Ernest to perhaps hit us in a few more days. Because it's really not that far from where it's at. It's over there in the Caribbean. It already hit Puerto Rico. So we have to understand that any storm that hits Puerto Rico usually ends up hitting South Carolina. That's why I'm trying to collect as much money as I possibly can before we all have to brace for the storm. I clearly believe we're going to get hit by this hurricane. And I don't know how strong a category 2 hurricane is, but I remember Hurricane Hugo. I remember Hurricane Hugo. That isn't too far from what I'm thinking in my mind of what might happen. So I'm out of here, you guys. Peace out. One piece. We'll see you in the next video or perhaps in someone else's chat. Barbie Girl Tina, I hope you go live tonight. Somebody need to go live tonight. Maybe Brown Skin Lace. Somebody need to go live tonight. So I have something to listen to while I'm at work. All right. Peace out, y'all. One.